Hey guys, before we get into the video, I just wanted to point out a few things that can affect your ping, jitter, and internet speed negatively. These issues can't be fully fixed by just optimizing your PC or network adapter, but today, we will talk about how to really fix them without any snake oil tweaks involved. Just a quick reminder, always create a restore point before trying out new tweaks. This helps you easily revert back to your previous settings if you ever want to do so. Starting off with number 1, do not ever use a Wi-Fi connection if you're gaming competitively. Wireless connections can introduce tons of issues such as high ping, jitter, and packet loss. Now, we don't want to get absolutely stomped on by little Timmy on Fortnite, so I highly recommend switching over to a wired connection, aka Ethernet cable. I'm personally using a 30-meter flat Ethernet cable as my router is upstairs. You can currently snatch it on Amazon for only £10 or even cheaper if you don't need it to be that long. Have in mind, the cable can only be up to 100 meters in length before the signal starts degrading. Moving on to number 2, if you really want the lowest ping, almost no jitter and absolutely no packet loss, you need to learn about different broadband types and of course, choose the one that's best suited for you. Let's get right into the pros and cons of all types together. It's time for number 3. Now let's talk about something called Bufferbloat. You might have or have not heard about it yet, but in short, it's the latency increase when you're downloading or uploading something to the internet. Usually, your ping will skyrocket to 200 or more, and your teammates will start joking about how you should stop downloading corn. But wait, how can I see my Bufferbloat? You can test your Bufferbloat right now by searching for Waveform Bufferbloat Test on Google. Then scroll down and click Start Test and wait for it to finish. Now, if your Bufferbloat results look nowhere close to this, you might want to know how to fix it. Good thing is, I got you fam. The most simple way, or call it a workaround, would be to go to the search menu, type CMD in the bar, then find command prompt and run it as administrator. Once you're there, copy and paste the following command, which I'm going to paste in the video description. This will reduce your Bufferbloat significantly, but will also limit your bandwidth in order to do so. The other solution would be to buy a router that has an SQM, or Smart Queue Management feature. Now, before you go and spend £369 on a Transformers looking router, hear me out. The only router that does it right is the Amazon Eero Pro 6 or newer. They have a proper working feature called Optimize for Conferencing and Gaming, which was recently renamed to be simply SQM. If you decide to buy it, make sure you download the Eero app from the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store, then log in with your Amazon account, turn SQM on and wave goodbye to your Bufferbloat. On to number 4. This will be a quick one as I just want to mention TCP Optimizer. I see a lot of YouTubers feeding people pretty lies for quick views along the lines of, this will give you 0 ping in Fortnite. In reality, this won't give you anything but a waste of time. I'm not saying TCP Optimizer is bad, but it's in the name. It optimizes the TCP protocol, and games, especially shooter games, use UDP due to the fact that it's faster, while TCP is only used for HTTP connections, patches, and possibly voice chat. Please don't fall for the oldest clickbaits in the book. Love you guys. Here goes number 5. Instead of optimizing the TCP protocol when playing UDP games, we'll go ahead and enable fast datagram sending of UDP traffic instead. This can help with lost packets and hit registration in shooter games. Open up the search menu and type Regedit. then run it as administrator. Once you're there, copy the path from the video description and paste it in the search bar of the registry editor, then press enter. Now right-click on any empty space, click New, then D-Word, and set the name to FastSendDatagramThreshold. Double-click the registry entry and set the value to 64,000. Now click OK and exit the registry. And for the final step, we'll go ahead and open the search menu, then type Control Panel. Open it and click on Network and Internet, then Network and Sharing Center. On the right side, click on Ethernet, then go down to Properties. Now if you scroll all the way down, you'll see that these 4 boxes are usually ticked. If they are for you, go ahead and untick them, as you don't need them for gaming at all. Leave only QoS Packet Scheduler and Internet Protocol version 4 ticked. Now click OK and go back to the properties. Click Configure and then head over to the Power Management tab. These 2 boxes will be ticked by default, so go ahead and untick them, as we don't need power saving features enabled on our network card. Next, go to the Advanced tab. Here, we'll disable all the offloading features, so the network processing tasks can be done directly by the CPU rather than the network card. We'll also go ahead and disable interrupt moderation and flow control in order to improve gaming performance. This tweak is only recommended for newer and more powerful processors. If you have an older processor, please keep offloading enabled and feel free to skip this step. Once you're done carrying out all these tweaks, go ahead and click OK to save your settings, and then we're ready to move on to the comparisons. Thanks for watching. Also, you're a legend if you made it to the end. If you learned something new today, please subscribe for more in-depth tutorials and free optimizations. If anything is unclear or we have missed something in the video, let me know and I'll be personally answering any questions you might have in the comments below. See you there.